While Hiroshima was selected as a target for the nuclear bombing by the US, a few other key Japanese cities were the initial targets, which included Kyoto as well. In April 1945, the U.S. Manhattan Project's Target Committee convened to map out the most suitable Japanese cities for the first atomic strike, a move that would end World War II and change the world forever. The initial top 5 shortlist included Kyoto, Hiroshima, Yokohama, Kokura, and Niigata, selected for their size, industrial importance, psychological impact potential, and relative preservation from conventional bombing. Kyoto was favored for its population of about 1 million, its heavy industrial activity especially aircraft and ordnance production, and its role as an intellectual and cultural hub. The committee believed its residents would grasp the significance of atomic weapons, maximizing psychological shock. Kyoto, which later became Tokyo, the Japanese capital, continues to be an important city in the world for several reasons. Hiroshima was valued for its strategic military role, housing the Japanese Second Army headquarters, storage facilities, troop staging areas, and its port access. Additionally, local hills were thought to amplify the bomb's blast damage, and its location between rivers made it unsuitable for firebombing, preserving it for the atomic strike. Kokura, host to one of Japan's largest armaments plants, and Niigata, a port with growing industrial importance, were ranked lower but remained on a reserve list of promising targets. Nuclear Museum 5. Despite its strategic and symbolic appeal, Secretary of War Henry L. Stimson successfully lobbied to spare Kyoto, notably citing its cultural, historical, and religious significance. Although military planners like General Leslie Groves opposed the removal, President Truman ultimately approved Stimson's recommendation in mid-July 1945. With Kyoto off the table, the priority shifted to Hiroshima, followed by Kokura and Niigata. These cities remained largely intact, making them ideal for evaluating the bomb's destructive effects. Kokura ultimately became the planned target for the second mission, with Niigata as backup. In late July, Nagasaki was added to replace Kyoto as a reserve target, though it had already undergone conventional bombing. The final atomic strike orders included Hiroshima as the primary target, with Kokura and Nagasaki as alternates. August 6, 1945, Hiroshima was bombed successfully. Weather conditions were clear, and there was no visible damage from prior attacks, making it ideal for demonstration and scientific assessment. August 9, 1945, Kokura was the intended target, but poor visibility forced the crew to divert to Nagasaki, leading to the second atomic strike. Hiroshima was ultimately chosen as the primary target for the atomic bombing due to several key factors. Its psychological impact was expected to be significant, as it was a large, untouched city where the scale of devastation would be both spectacular and unmistakable. From a military perspective, Hiroshima served as a vital staging area, communications hub, and depot. It had also experienced minimal prior bombing, offering a clear baseline for assessing the bomb's effects. Also, the city's topography, surrounded by hills, was expected to amplify the blast impact. Meanwhile, Kyoto was removed from the list to preserve its rich cultural heritage, Niigata was considered a lesser priority, and Kokura was bypassed on the second mission due to unfavorable weather.